We, a short story. Speed bumps rattled the thoroughfare that wound past Staples, past the post office, past AutoZone, and finally into the gym parking lot on the outskirts of Bellevue, Tennessee, near the I-440 West Junction. $67 in wages and tips from DoorDash today? Not enough. Thucydides climbed out of his 2001 Jeep Cherokee, slung a black leather gym bag over his shoulder, and pushed through the glass doors. Behind the front counter stood a Samoan whose forearms looked carved from a river stone. A fake diamond earring engraved with the initials PF shimmered beneath the fluorescent lights each time he turned his head. "Welcome," his voice drifted out slow and easy. "Have a good workout." It sounded strangely like Willie Nelson. Thucydides nodded. The nearest empty locker accepted his black leather duffel bag only after a brief fight. "Economy-size lockers," he muttered. One strap snagged on the latch. He pulled. It caught again. He pulled harder. Clank. Finally, 10 minutes on the treadmill, 8 on the elliptical, 5 on the Stairmaster, 50 rows on the highest resistance, 10 pull-ups, 3 farmer's walks, 32 body squats, 32 push-ups. One by one, the machine stopped moving. His breathing didn't. After a hurried shower in flip-flops using a bottle of Dollar Tree 3-in-1 body wash, shampoo, and conditioner, Thucydides stood before the locker room mirror. His beard had become more gray than black sometime during the past year. He couldn't remember exactly when. He looked himself squarely in the eyes. "Tomorrow," he pointed at his own reflection. "Lunch shift, 11 to 2. A nod. Dinner shift, 5 to 10. Another nod. About $180 if Thursday behaves." He smiled. "The goal is $1,400 this week." The smile faded. "We'll get out of this bind." Silence. He blinked. "We?" He stared at himself another moment. "Why did I say we?" He buttoned his faded blue Umbro shirt, cinched his worn brown leather belt another notch, pulled on jeans that had survived years longer than their manufacturer had intended. His shoes had become regular customers at Goodwill. He rubbed his gray and white beard with a hand still sore from the farmer's walks, spat blood-tinged toothpaste into the communal sink, tucked his dop kit beside a can of Vienna sausages inside the duffel bag, and sat quietly on the locker room bench. 1:43 a.m., 24-hour gym, parking lot nearly empty. Good timing. He slid his phone into his pocket and walked toward the exit. The television still glowed above rows of silent treadmills and bicycles, while the smell of old sweat mixed with diluted corporate disinfectant lingered in the air. The Samoan looked up from behind the counter. A styrofoam cup rested beside the computer monitor. He stretched, yawned, and the little PF earring swung gently. "Did you get a good workout in?" "I did." Thucydides smiled. "Thank you, sir." The Samoan nodded. "You have a good night." "You too." Outside, Thucydides cracked the front and rear driver's side windows an inch before reclining the seat of his faded Jeep Cherokee. The leather groaned beneath him. He slipped off his Goodwill shoes, folded his hands across his stomach. Car doors slammed, shopping carts rattled, workout couples laughed on their way toward the gym in outfits so perfectly coordinated they looked purchased together. A narrow beam of sunlight slipped through the windshield and landed squarely on Thucydides' left eye. He squinted. Another day, another shift. He reached for the folded sheet of paper lying on the passenger seat. His own handwriting stared back. $180 today, lunch $60, dinner $120. He read it aloud. One good lunch shift, a nod. One good dinner shift, another nod. Get your protein in, a faint smile. One day at a time, his voice softened. That's how we'll get out of this bind. Again, we. The word lingered. He frowned. Why do I keep saying we? He folded the paper and tucked it into his visor. The engine remained off. No sense burning gasoline. Blue lights suddenly swept across the dashboard. Once, twice, again, Thucydides turned. A Bellevue police cruiser blocked the Jeep. The cruiser's door opened. A heavily built man climbed out, heavy boots, heavy shoulders, heavy steps. A long red beard rested against the front of his ballistic vest. As he crossed the parking lot with a practiced certainty of someone who had done this 1,000 times, he carried a folded packet of papers. Thucydides? Yes? I have a warrant for your arrest. Thucydides looked once toward the folded sheet on the passenger seat. $180 today, lunch, dinner, $1,400 this week. The handcuffs clicked. The cruiser pulled away. Thucydides' Jeep remained behind. The end.